can grab a few calls here. Let's go to Scott in Mississippi. Hey, Scott, you're on. What's up, buddy?
Hey, man. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. What can I do for you?
I was just curious. I know in the past I've heard Lunchbox say he spends like $150 a week on lottery tickets, and he's only won $250 out of all this for the most anyway, the most he's ever won. I was just curious if he had put that money away and saved it for all these years, or put it in a CD or IRA or something like that. And I'm curious as to how much he thinks he's actually spent, because that's over $5,000 a year. And if he's been doing this for 10 years, he's wasted over $50,000 on the lottery.
Yeah, we've done this before as far as we calculated what we think that he has spent. It gets a little blurry because he doesn't have recollection of like those years, like 18 to 25, because he had no money, but then he had some money, so he wasn't really consistent with his buying. And I think it was like $200,000 or something that he's wasted playing the lottery. That it's not just $200,000; it's $200,000 compounded, right? You're adding its growth, and he'd probably have $500,000 right now if he'd have taken all of that. But your thoughts?
Well, I mean, when I was younger, it wasn't as much. It was, maybe $25 a week or whatever. And as I started making more money, I started putting more towards the lottery. And you can say, oh, if you didn't buy this, you'd have $500,000. If you didn't buy that cup of coffee, guess what? Every morning, if you didn't have that cup of coffee, you'd have $500,000. We can do ifs and buts and candy butts, but
Not how it goes.
What do you say? If and buts and candy butts.
How does it go?
Ifs, and I think candied nuts. Right? Ifs
Oh,
and
that's
buts
what
were candied.
Oh,
I don't
if
even
ifs
know
and
that whole
buts were
thing.
candied nuts.
All I know is what he said wasn't right. Now I'm
Correct.
confused.
And
But
so
there's a difference. You're talking about an actual thing you're buying when you drink coffee. You could say it's a waste of money, but you're actually getting something from that. You didn't get anything from losing.
Well,
the
But I'm
lottery.
getting a
Enjoyment.
chance. I'm getting a
he's
chance.
miserable. He's not enjoying it. He's miserable.
I'm getting a chance to hit it big and change my life in an instant. And that is what I am looking for. And you can say it's a waste, but you can't say it's wasted until I die. Because
that money's already wasted. You
No.
playing all those years has no influence, or it does not factor into anything from this day forward. Nothing.
Right.
All that money, that is wasted money. You can say it right now.
I disagree, because you wouldn't still have if you don't have the itch then, how are you going to have the itch now? You
So
got to
it's
learn
the scientific itch.
You got to learn how to play.
If itches and butts.
Yes. And if the day I die, if I've not hit the lottery, you can say, man, you wasted so much money. But if I hit and I am super rich, who's going to care about $200,000? Not me.
Logically, that makes no sense. However, I'll let you have it. I'll let you own it.
I mean,
What do you
I
mean?
kind of see what he's saying.
No,
Like,
don't, because it's not.
No, Eddie, go ahead.
Well,
He said it taught him how to play. You don't have to learn how to play the lottery.
You do.
But if he does hit it, then all of those years was the investment.
No,
of
it's
hitting.
not, because he can never have played once, ever, and today decide, I think I'm going to start playing the lottery. And all those years, they factor in none. That's dead. That's
Just
dead money,
wasted
dead weight.
money.
He didn't learn anything. It's not invested. There's no chance any of that money that he has spent will ever turn into any money in the future. It has nothing to do. Somebody today could play the lottery for the first time and have the exact same odds Lunchbox does.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
But it's weird to me that, if you don't start playing at 18, I can't believe at 45 you'd just be like, you know what? I'm going to start playing this lottery thing that I've been seeing for the last 30 years, and I've never tried it. To me, if you don't start young, are you really going to do it?
Well, occasionally we've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done it because it's become such a news story when it gets so big. And secondly, you could move to a state where it is allowed after not living in a state where it was allowed. There are a lot of factors involved.
You could just be at the gas
marry
station
somebody
and-
or have a new friend that's a lottery player that says, hey, you ever think about playing lottery? You could be in the office
Yes,
and you've
the
never
office.
played. And the group is like, yeah, I never really done this. I'll put $10 in. There are a lot of options here.
Yeah, but I mean, if you hit it big, that $200,000 won't matter. Like, who cares? You could, when you're that rich, you can just light $200,000 on fire, and it's like, oh well.
Hey, Scott, that's the answer to your
Yes.
question. That's the answer to your question.
An IRA, I don't even know what that is, by the way.
All right, and Lunchbox does understand the definition of insanity, right?
I don't know that he does, actually, because he keeps doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he does either, Bobby.
Scott, I appreciate your call, man. I hope you have a great day.
All right, y'all too.
All right, see you later. Let's go over to Patty in Delaware. Hello, Patty. You're on the show.
Hi, how are you?
Doing pretty good. What do you want to say?
Okay, with the amount of money that's in the Powerball, 1.7 billion, do you know how many people you could help with that kind of money?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
could help a lot of people with
Awesome.
$10,000. But yeah, I mean, it's all relative.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah. You could go around and, like, the housing market, I'm sorry, these banks have gone to the lowest low. You find people that need help with mortgage, even if you charge them, they buy a house, you charge them 10% flat bottom. Break it down into however many years to a payment that they can afford, they can make it. Not where if you get a house for $200,000, you end up paying $600,000 to the bank because they compound it daily, every hour.
I understand your sentiment. I think that if I were to win $1 billion, which is like half a billion after all taxes, I think the last thing I'd want to do is start a new business.
You don't want to become a bank?
I don't think so. I do understand, hey, you got a lot of money, you can help. I think that's relative, right? You get a raise, you make more money, you can help. Smaller level, still helping people that need it. But I completely understand what you're saying. And yes, that money would be amazing. It'd be crazy.
You
Oh,
would
man.
just go into an account and you end up, it would help. I couldn't fathom.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy a yacht.
Oh, you wouldn't?
Why not?
Oh,
I have
dude.
no interest in yachts.
That's true.
And that's what really rich people buy. That's like the really rich flex. How big can your yacht be? I watched TikTok yesterday of this boat. First, it's Maiden.
Maiden voyage.
Yeah, it was $1 million yacht. They
That
just
thing
put-
was more than $1 million.
That's what it said online.
No,
million.
I saw it said 1 million. That boat was bigger than $1 million. It tipped over.
Whoa.
What?
Is it gone?
It's like
It sank,
flooded.
man.
Like,
They
yeah,
had
like-
the crew had to jump off.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
Like, what went wrong?
like those boats that even like Lake Travis, like the kind of yachtish boats, the houseboats.
You mean like
Those are like 300.
pontoons?
Those are, no, the bigger
double-decker
ones that
pontoons?
you can sleep on.
Oh,
'Cause
houseboats.
Yes.
Those are six figures.
Yeah.
So when they're like this boat, this is way more than $1 million boat. But anyway, I watched it. It dumped over, and I was like, first of all, how? Like, don't they have boats figured out how to just keep them afloat? Like, I understand if like the TV breaks on it or there's like a little leak here and there, but don't we understand the system of a boat just floating? Because it's back.
Sabotage.
I'm
Did
telling
someone-
you, it was so weird.
Man, it was only in the water for 15 minutes, guys.
That's
That was
it?
the
Oh,
first time.
They
That's it.
launched it out backward, and it just.
Yeah, the little levee thing that they have, the little system that puts it in the water,
Oh.
it goes in and then just floats back.
It was in
Falls-
Istanbul, so maybe the boat market's a lot cheaper
in
there.
Turkey.
Yeah, maybe that boat here is like 4 million. There it's only 1. Do you guys know the song Istanbul, Constantinople? Yes, Istanbul, Constantinople.
I've
Why they
heard
changed
it.
it, I can't say.
But
I
why
guess
don't-
they liked it better that way.
Is that like from a movie or something?
Well, it's from a real band, but then it was used again in Animaniac. Pink and the Animaniacs, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But it's from They Might Be Giants is the original band.
Also does the Malcolm in the Middle theme song.
Oh
Mm.
yeah, that's right.
I don't know.
Yes,
Can you
no.
repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. Take it, Amy.
I don't know the
You're
song
not
now.
the boss of me now, and
Oh,
you're not.
And I don't know this.
Malcolm in the
Malcolm
Middle.
in the Middle.
I
theme
did
song?
not watch that show. Why does that surprise y'all? Have you ever heard me talk about Malcolm
No,
in the
it's
Middle?
just a famous theme song.
Oh.
Like if you were to play the L.A. Law, I've mentioned that a couple times. I never watched that show, but I know the song.
I mean,
that
I
one
might
go?
know it if I hear it, but I can't
You heard it. We
sing
sang
along.
it perfectly. We sang it better than they
Okay,
do.
you're not the boss of me now.
She knows it. Yep,
You're not
nailed
the
it.
boss of me
But
I
that's
now.
that's
knew
it.
you knew it. It
That's
was
the
in
only
there.
line.
No, it was
Also,
in
I'm
there.
trying to get pictures of this. I googled Istanbul yacht sank, like nothing's coming up.
Amy.
Okay, maybe I spelled Istanbul wrong.
That's a tough word.
Istanbul.
Istanbul.
Oh, I see.
Try Constantinople.
There you go. There it is.
Oh my gosh, that thing is. Oh yeah, I see it right
There
here
it
now.
goes. Whoa!
Yeah, that was just something was
Was it a wave or anything? Like,
No!
what was
Oh,
the hole
no,
in the
like
boat?
something
It was off
from
kilter.
the get go. Like
Yeah, it wasn't built
So
right.
it was like something they did
that's
wrong
what I
when they
mean.
made
Like,
the
but
boat.
did someone purposefully do this? Like,
You think it should have cost more than $1 million and that's why it sunk?
Oh.
That's funny. It's the TV version of a boat.
They
Is
made
it
it like on a
a-
They
budget.
didn't-
was it made with a 3D printer?
That's a great. Maybe that's why. Maybe it was $1 million. And
Yeah.
like There's nothing in it except a shell.
We didn't say it could float.
Like styrofoam.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
Yeah, it just dumps over. It's crazy. Yeah. All right, Patty. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for calling.
Thanks, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Why does everybody think about, oh, if you win, how many people you could help? Like, why does that go
right? Like, good people are so weird.
No, but like, don't you think, like, why couldn't you, think about
I
it.
think most people think that if they had more, they would do more.
Yeah.
But I think they thought that before they had more, and then once they got a little more themselves, they didn't do more to help.
Exactly.
So then they think, well, but if I get more than this,
Then I'll help.
then I'll help.
Yeah.
That sounds right. It just feels like it's like when you pay a homeless guy on the side of the road. Like I give him like $2.
All right, tell me more.
But
Eddie.
if I had $1 billion, I give him
I'm interested to know where this is going. Go ahead.
You know what I mean? And then I
don't.
give more homeless people $100.
Yeah.
Maybe throw in 500
Because it'd be easy.
Because I got more money.
Well, what's funny about the homeless people, you talk about wasting money.
Here we go.
You want to talk
Here we
about
go.
wasting
By the
money.
way,
Like,
I support none of this.
I know.
I'm just
Like-
going to listen in.
you say that me buying lottery tickets is wasted money. Me giving those homeless people money is wasted money.
That's
But they're using it.
not true.
That's not. I don't agree with. I can't fight with his logic because he's often wrong, but I can't shift him.
No.
The only way it's a waste, and we don't know oftentimes how they're spending it, is if they use it to go buy drugs. And I think that you
I would
think
even argue that
that's
for,
not a waste.
I would even argue for them for that minute of
well, I don't
feeling
want to
good.
contribute to.
I hear you, but I would say waste would be you give it to them and they just tear it up and throw it in the ground.
Correct.
Okay, fine.
Like
Burn
they're
it.
finding some joy. We don't have to agree with the joy,
Sure.
but I would say that's not a waste. That would be like buying a kid a toy that you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they just found joy from it.
Okay. I guess, sure, fine. We'll define waste as they throw it away or burn it. But like, I think that that's happening. Well, probably never are they burning it or throwing it away. But also, use for alcohol and drugs is a smaller amount than people that are using it to go get food.
Yeah, or
Well,
eat, or
Yeah.
yeah.
I disagree with that.
Okay.
Because
well,
I would
alright.
rather them tell me that they're going to buy beer with it or drugs instead
But
of.
then you wouldn't give it to them if
no,
they
no,
said that.
I've done like when
I'm
they,
sure you have when they have a sign that goes buy a beer, and you're like, well, that's funny and novel. I'll do it once. But it's not really a thing where people go, let's go find the people that are honest about buying drugs and give them some money. That's not a thing.
Because there's a guy that stands outside the Walgreens at the corner, happy and healthy, and he stands there. He's like, "Hey man, can you give me something to eat? Can you give me something to eat?" And I bought him a bottle of water and a bag of chips, right? And I give it to him, and I drive by like 15 minutes later. He's gone. Guess what's sitting there on the street? The bag of chips and bottle of water. He didn't take it with him. He wanted me to just give him money.
Are you sure that the bag of chips wasn't empty?
I don't think that's even the point here. I think he did it one time, and he's using that as his entire body of work.
I know.
Which is represents the entire body of work that homeless people are asking money to do X, Y, and Z. So I don't think that's a fair comparison. I also don't think it's a waste. It's the same waste. The waste is in the lottery. You got nothing from it. There's no chance to get anything from it. Therefore, it will not affect anything in the future. So that money is wasted money.
I mean,
You got the same result as if you dumped the money off the balcony here.
I guess in a way, you are contributing towards somebody else's win.
I'm donating to
Like-
the
Not
education
purposefully.
of kids.
I know,
Not
but
purposefully.
like that is how the money
If
is.
you want to donate to the education of kids, you can literally donate money to the education of kids, where all that money goes to the education of kids.
Mhm.
You're
Could you just go
playing-
to a school and just be like, here, I want to give you this money?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
cool.
I-
See, that's what
You
I
could
would
pay
do
off
if I had
the
$1
lunch
billion.
debt.
You would do that? You just
Yeah.
drive around to schools and
That looks like a nice school. Here you go. Here's $1 million.
yeah. Hey, good for you guys.
Start a choir class or something.
I mean, but do you ever try to give homeless people food?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah. Why?
Remember we got those
tried,
sandwiches?
and he told us get lost.
We like, I think
Oh.
it was some kind of work meeting, and they bought a bunch of sandwiches and no one ate them. So Lunchbox and I Robin Hooded them, took them to the streets, and found homeless
Robin
people.
Hooded, please.
Like stole it from the conference room.
Now I understand what you did
From the
Yeah.
rich.
but I'm yeah, from the rich.
Yeah,
I got it.
And we were going to give it
I
to
was wondering who the rich was.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We were going to give it to that less fortunate, and we walk up to this guy, and I mean, he's homeless as homeless can get, and we're like, "Here, man, you want a sandwich?" He goes, "I don't want that crap."
Yeah,
Oh,
he threw it back at
So
us.
what's the most homeless person can get? I wonder.
Right.
Well, I mean, he was looking in the trash can.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's as homeless can
Well,
get.
that's what I'm saying. He was looking in the trash can, so I'm like, "Oh, he's definitely looking for food."
I
So
feel a little bit like you're devaluing, you're dehumanizing homeless people a little bit when you talk about them like that.
what do you mean?
Like
We were
it's
trying to-
homeless is
we were
homeless
trying to
kick-
get-
No, I know, but it's almost like a parlor game you guys are playing.
No, literally, we were just giving him any homeless person. But I'm saying this guy was digging in the trash, and we offered him a boxed lunch. And he
And
pretty
how
much,
homeless was he?
homeless as homeless gets.
It's pretty homeless.
And he pretty much threw it back at us. And it was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah, he threw it back at
wow.
us.
Wait, clarify. He took it and threw it back
Yes,
at you?
yes.
Like,
And he
physically threw it.
He said,
Yes.
I don't want that crap. And the
Yes.
sandwiches were all over the sidewalk.
Did you ask him if you wanted it though before you just?
We're like, hey, man, would you like a sandwich? We go to
Did
hand
he
it
say
to him.
yes?
And he grabbed it and he goes, I don't want that crap.
Did he say he wanted the sandwich?
I don't
No.
remember that.
I mean,
Yeah.
psychologically, you don't always know what's going on with somebody. I don't know.
It's just a story.
I'm
I
just-
didn't think much
I don't-
about it. I didn't go on and make the assumption that like homeless people don't want free food.
Right.
But that guy didn't.
I mean,
But also, I don't think he wanted you guys coming up to him.
Maybe not.
Well, maybe
He
yeah.
doesn't want,
Maybe
like, there could be a mental health issue. There could be a pride issue of like, he's fine with digging through the trash for what he wants. He does not want to take something from somebody else.
Oh, like he's proud.
I mean, I'm saying
Maybe
there
not
could be
proud,
any
but he
given
could be
scenarios.
ashamed of somebody
Yes.
coming and going, here,
Oh.
I've got you food.
Like, hey, we see you digging in the trash, and now he's like, oh, great. Now you're reminding me I'm digging the trash. I don't want your
remember
stuff.
the digging in the trash. I don't remember a lot of
You're telling me he might have made that up?
He was at the trash can, man.
Hey, you're
he was
saying he
literally-
might have made that up.
All I remember
I
is
can
us-
take you to the trash can today if you want to.
We were walking down the sidewalk with sandwiches,
and he's
we,
at that green trash can
and we
right
just
there in the
thought,
middle.
like, hey, this is a good opportunity to give them
Yes.
sandwiches. That's all I remember. I don't remember the trash can or being as homeless can get.
It's like, man,
It's just a weird term. He's as homeless as you can get.
Like
I
we-
believe there's one type of homeless. That's somebody who doesn't really have a safe and stable place to go back to.
okay. Like we were in Chicago when I was a kid, and we had gone to Gino's East Pizza, and we're driving back to my grandma and grandpa's house, and there's a homeless dude at the stoplight, and he has a sign, "Will work for food." And my sister says, "Dad, give him the pizza, the leftover pizza." And my dad goes, "He doesn't want the pizza." And my sister's like, "Give him the pizza." And he goes, "He doesn't want it." She goes, "Dad, we have to give him the pizza. He's hungry." So he rolls down the window and offers him the pizza. Does the guy take the pizza?
I'm gonna guess
He said
no.
nothing about wanting food. He said, well,
He said, "We'll work for food." So if
didn't
you're
say
willing
wanted
to-
free food. To be fair, that could be a pride thing.
Maybe he's, what do you have? Are you lactose intolerant?
Maybe germaphobe.
Oh yeah, he can't eat dairy.
Can't have dairy, can't have cheese.
He can't have pizza.
I mean, sounds like this perception Lunchbox has
Comes
dates
from,
back to his childhood.
yeah.
And
which-
the dude didn't take it. He goes, "No, you can keep the pizza." And I was just like, right there, I was like, man, okay, so they don't really want food.
Not they, but you're universally theying them
One
with-
guy
from
in
that
Chicago.
that
Right.
experience.
And then it happened to us again.
Yeah, two people.
But was he in the trash can?
I don't remember that part, man.
Okay.
mean,
We last night we were eating in Chicago, and I'd done like 5 interviews. I was
Gino's
Gino's
East?
East?
No.
Did you have leftover pizza?
no, nothing like that.
Oh.
I went and I did a bunch of interviews yesterday because football season's coming back, and I have a podcast. The NFL's like, hey, do some promotion. So I went, did a bunch of podcasts yesterday to promote my show with Matt Castle, which there's an episode up yesterday called Lots to Say. And we did all these. I did all these episodes of podcasts, and it was great. And then we're going to the Cubs game last night. It started raining, and so we go somewhere to get something to eat. And I wanted hot dogs big time, which I mentioned earlier. I was just but I had no lunch. The only lunch that I had, because we were bang bang, was we stopped at Starbucks and I got one of those little plastic things with fruit. Because it was already like 2:30. I can't eat lunch at 2:30. It throws me off.
Too late. Yeah.
Yeah, it's too late because then I can't even have dinner. If I have lunch at 2:30, I can't have dinner because I'm going to be a little too full to have the dinner at 6:30 or 7. Then I'm going to get hungry at like 10:30 or 11. It's going to affect my sleep. This is the entire process happening in my brain. So I'm like, I'll have a little light something. So I had a little piece of bread, some grapes, apples, and we went up to it used to be Sears Tower. And so we finished that. It's raining. We go into the place to get some wings. And one of my wings touched some blue cheese dressing. It was just touching it. Can't eat it because there's dairy in it. Anything creamy, there's dairy in for the most part. Who knew? So it just touches it. And I'm like, not a big deal. And you know what? I miss blue cheese.
Most people knew.
I didn't know.
Cream.
I hear you, but
cow.
anything creamy, I got to kind of shy away from. So I'm like, it just touched it. I don't waste the wing. So I had a bite of it. One touch of little cream destroyed my stomach.
Nuh-uh.
Dang.
Because
You
I'm
are sensitive, huh?
and more sensitive now that I don't do it at all.
Yeah.
So it is screaming the whole night. So I met it with a couple hot dogs and a pretzel last night.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
So, are we sure it wasn't the couple hot dogs?
I'm positive because it was killing me. As soon as I ate it, my stomach was going brr, 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 like within 5 minutes.
Wow. You need to carry Lactaid with you.
I was in the jungle, baby. That's what
He
it feels
doesn't
like.
need lactate because he doesn't eat.
I know, but
dairy.
like emergencies, like can
I
you?
could have not eaten the wing, but it had just a little touch on it.
I mean,
And I thought to myself, I wouldn't like the taste of that because I haven't had it in forever, and it's only one touch.
That
Yeah.
wing did look good though.
but I guess I don't know. Maybe you have to take the Lactaid beforehand. But like, you should just take it just in case at all times.
I have Lactaid at home.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I'm confused, if I think, oh, maybe they cook this with butter,
Okay.
and it's not something because butter is in everything. They sneak it in all kinds of stuff. They cook it with butter. Sometimes
Yeah.
they're not even like they put butter in it, but they cook it with butter,
hmm
and so I'll have it, and it doesn't always work.
Oh, okay.
It's a weird life. So, you know what I suck at? Kicking, and I've always sucked at kicking. So I did all these interviews at Barstool yesterday, and they do this thing called the Gauntlet, and they have a gym, a full gym, and in the Gauntlet, you throw a beanbag. Southerners would call it
Cornhole.
cornhole. Yes, I'm a Southerner, but I don't call it. We never had cornhole. You throw it through the hole, like the cornhole thing, and then you kick a soccer ball, and then you have to hit a baseball out of the gym, like a wiffle ball. Then you have to throw a football through a hole. Then you have to shoot 3-pointers, and so all of this as fast as you can. And I was on. I've never been more on. Throw one beanbag in immediately, first one. Hit the ball out of the gym, first hit. Football, throw through the hole, first throw.
Wow.
I suck kicking. I look like a 4-year-old playing like group soccer when they just run around and kick and not really. That's how I don't even know what footed I am. Because I was watching video yesterday and I kicked with my right foot. I'm not right footed.
Oh yeah, you're.
I
Probably
kick with my
left-footed.
right foot, but it didn't feel weird. I'm so bad kicking that I don't know what footed I am. They had asked, they were like, what sport is your weakest? I was like, soccer. It never made it to Arkansas.
Soccer didn't make it. Over.
Never made it all around the world and got close. It like circled Arkansas, but we never let it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we put up walls. And so no soccer. There was no soccer. And so they posted the video, and I had finished the athletic part in like 36 seconds, like a quick time. And I shot threes pretty good. I had to make one on both sides of the gym. I think I shot 4 on each side and made 1 before I got to move on. Much like your style when you were crushing them.
My style of
Yeah.
threes. Yeah.
But I kick so bad. And I don't think it's something I want to improve because it'll take some investment.
Mhm.
But the fact that I don't know what footed I am is wild.
If you're left-handed, are you left-footed?
I'm
Is that
everything
kind of...
left, but the fact that I didn't even think about it and I kicked and I saw me kick with my right foot means I'm so bad it doesn't matter.
But what if you would have tried with your left? You could have
It
been.
didn't feel natural.
Yeah,
Neither way felt natural.
I get that.
And I think the ball was just on my right side. I was like, "Ugh."
Mm.
So, yeah, that was what was up. Went to the game last night. Cubs lost.
Oh.
It was
Bummer.
close till the end. In the 8th inning, we're like,
Who'd they
we're-
play?
the Braves.
Mm.
Yeah. Weather
sorry.
ended up being nice.
Does that impact you as much as Arkansas losing?
No, because there are 162 games, and right now the Cubs are already in the playoffs. They were 5 out going from the Brewers going into the game last night. So no, because there are so many games. Arkansas losing, there are way less college football games.
Gotcha.
So that's what's up.
Each game carries more weight.
It's a good way to look at it.
Mhm.
Yeah. I want to talk about gut instincts for a second because there's this story that's basically 70% of us make big life decisions based on gut instincts. And I wanted to talk about what a gut instinct is, but I want to give you this story first from lifehappens.org. A new poll found that 70% of Americans go with their gut or rely on it to some extent when making big life decisions. They used gut instincts as a catch-all. Choosing a job, 32% of people have chosen a job based off gut instincts. Deciding where to move, they sound like terrible places to use gut instincts.
Oh yeah.
Because gut instinct means quick decision. And I don't think a gut instinct is wrong. Also, it doesn't come from your gut. Like it's a lived experience brain decision. Like your gut instinct, you're not thinking with a part of your body that doesn't often think. It's not literally your belly going, not really used for this, but I think I'll do some thinking today. It is based on your lived experiences subconsciously. Your brain quickly goes, let me crunch the numbers very quickly based on what we already know or what we think we already know due to our version of our perception And this is what we would say quickly. And it avoids a lot of overthinking. Sometimes people can outthink themselves, overthink themselves. But that's what a gut instinct really is. So when you go, I'm going to do a gut instinct. Now, that's still your brain. It's just based on all of your experiences subconsciously. That is your brain giving you a rapid decision. Sometimes it's right, sometimes it's wrong. If you're a person that overthinks, I think sometimes it's great to go with a gut instinct. But some people also think you think with a different part of your body. It doesn't come from your gut. You also don't think with your heart.
Oh, you don't?
No. Not really a thing.
Yeah, I think it's just a way to define.
It's a different part of your brain.
Yeah, like.
So there's the gut part of the brain, the heart part of the brain, and the brain part of the brain.
Very
Yes.
different.
Yes. So gut instinct. You ever made a big gut instinct decision?
I can't think of one like where, I mean, there's things where I've ignored my gut so that I haven't made a decision and later turned out I should have done something and thought back on, oh, I had that nudge and I didn't listen to it. So I've tried to, I guess, learn from that, but I've never just moved somewhere because like, oh, my God just told me to do that. It's more of like just a knowing that I have, and oftentimes I've ignored.
You?
Oh, always.
It's all gut. All
I'd
the
say
time?
90% of my decisions are gut decisions. Like gambling,
Dude, that was gonna be mine. All
What?
gut. All gut.
Oh,
instinct.
I
gut.
guess I don't.
All gut.
I
Yeah,
don't
well,
look
your
at
gut's good, Bobby. You win a lot.
You don't
of
even
your...
want to know about last night. You don't even want to know about last
last night was awesome.
You don't even want to know.
Oh, Eddie won. You lost. Sounds like it.
No, you don't want to know.
You don't even wanna know.
If Bobby is excited,
You
don't
don't
think
even wanna
Bobby
know.
won?
Oh, that means you won.
You don't want to know.
Well, yeah, I do.
Okay,
I can't.
since you asked.
Yeah, because now I can't tell. At first, I thought you lost, but now your face is telling me. My gut is saying you won.
You don't want to know, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. We were last night. I'm at the game. I'm enjoying the game. I don't have to gamble to enjoy a game. And I look over and Eddie's like betting on every freaking at bat.
Every pitch, I'm like, it's a strike. $2, that's going to be a strike.
And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's on DraftKings and he's like, I'm betting like $1 if it's a home run, $2. And I'm like, okay, that's fun.
But what's funny, Amy, is that if they just do a strike where no one ever cheers for a strike, we're like, yes!
So Eddie's like way into the game. And it was like 0-0, 1-0 for a long time. He's over there having a good old time. And it was me, Eddie, George Burge, and Morgan who went to the game. And not this Morgan number one. And so we're at the game, and Eddie's just over having a great time on his phone. He got plenty of battery.
Come on, foul ball.
Yeah,
Come
no,
on,
and
foul
he's
ball.
just like so dialed in. And so we did both bet the first inning. We bet no runs first inning,
Correct.
and we won. There were no runs first inning.
But that one was tough because the Cubs were batting second, and so we needed them to kind of get out.
Which
But-
is tough to root against your team, but since it's the first inning,
Yeah.
and the Braves didn't score, we're like, and so they don't score, and we're like, we got to keep quiet. We're like,
yes.
So I bet like $150 on that, and won like $300. It's just basically bet 150, win 150, right? And so that happens, and I'm not betting anymore. Eddie kind of lured me into betting that one too. He's like, let's do it, it'd be fun. And I was like, all right, peer pressure. So I look over, and Eddie's just betting and looking at the game. Betting, and then he goes, I think I figured this out. He goes, there's like a split second where since we're here, we can bet on it and have an advantage over the app.
Turns out I was wrong about that.
And he never could quite get it. He never could quite get it.
I was like, wow.
It was a split second, guys. Like they would swing and miss, and I'd hit the button and be like, oh, it didn't go through.
So he's continuing to bet, and it's like the fourth or fifth inning, and I'm like, okay, I'll do this a little bit. This could be fun. And so the first inning I did it, I think I bet like $50 a pop, and I ended up making like $150 that one inning, and I was like, oh, this is fun. I don't really need to do this because I'm enjoying the game, but why not? Next inning comes about, and you can bet on, and the easiest one was they get out. Like they hit and they get out. Like that was where, how would I explain this? That was where it was the easiest one to win because that's what happened most. So I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm going to bet on this exact person gets a single.
Which is
Not a double, not a triple, not a home run, not a strikeout, not a walk, not a hit by pitch, not a
single.
ground out. They have to get a single. So I bet $200 on it. And I show Eddie, I'm like, I just bet $200 on
I'm
this.
like, dude, you're crazy. Like we haven't seen a single in like 30 minutes.
And the guy got a single.
Crack, single, $1,000.
Shut up. Yeah, you're right. I don't want to know. So
And-
you're good.
and
We
a si-
went
You're
crazy.
good.
Again, Amy, a single's cool, and Wrigley Field is like, yes, but we are like, oh, yes!
We're jumping up and down.
Wow.
It was crazy. Because again, there are a lot of singles, but it had to be exactly that. Couldn't be a double. Couldn't be a ground out. And yeah, it's good. So I ended up. It was fun. We had a good time last night at the game.
Yeah, that was awesome.
We didn't win.
But you won.
And
money.
now
But you won.
Yeah.
You won.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it. As soon as he hit it, I was like, oh my God. And it landed, and I was like, I can't believe. And I showed Eddie, and Morgan goes, did you just win $1,000? I was like, yeah.
So
awesome.
that was a gut thing you had?
There we go.
Complete good.
That's it.
But it's based off of lived experience.
And what was that experience?
But you had no idea. I mean, obviously, that could have easily been an out.
Yeah, but you're just thinking like, I don't know, this is the time, this batter, he's going to get a single.
Okay.
It was just a gut feeling, right?
Also, nobody on, 2 outs. Like the pitcher's going to give him some balls to hit because he doesn't want to walk him. You don't want to walk a two out hitter.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, but again, it was just me doing a thing. I couldn't believe it.
That's crazy, dude.
I couldn't believe it. I quit.
I mean, I'm not like shocked.
I played a couple more
Because
times.
he's so
Yes.
lucky.
I
yeah.
didn't bet.
Yeah.
I
You
didn't
are
bet like
lucky
that
with that.
anymore. It's not. I had to make the decision.
Yeah, I
And
know.
then I
and you
did-
got lucky that
But
he
I
hit
did
a single.
No, and I did let things factor my decision. There were 2 outs.
Okay.
I knew the pitcher would be giving him something to hit. So had it been the first batter, I don't think I would have bet that.
So is that still a gut feeling? If you did think
Because
have
that's
some
like
thought
using
into it?
logic. Like
Yeah.
you're using now
But logic, it's okay. You can do logic
with
with
gut.
your gut.
Yeah.
Sure. It doesn't have to be extremely logical.
That's what I have to do now with directions. Like if my gut says go right, my logic is like this means you go left.
Oh man, that's
Because-
confusing.
You
That is
stand-
not, you
stand
argue
it
with
yourself?
yourself. That's
That's
tough.
George Costanza's method, man.
Yeah.
Every decision, do the opposite. Be
Mhm.
successful. All right, let's do some voicemails here. I can do this call as long as go put Tanya on real quick, Ray. I'll talk to her. Hey Tanya, I'm gonna put you up, but don't spoil anything, okay?
I won't. I won't.
Okay. Tanya's on from Colorado. Tanya, what is your question?
I just wondered if any of you have watched the documentary on Netflix called Unknown Numbers, the high school catfish.
Yes.
I have. Oh, you have. I haven't watched it yet. I've been waiting. I'm not gonna watch it with my wife because she had a stalking issue. That's triggering for her. So I'm trying to find a time to watch. I got like 3 alone shows that I got queued up to watch. Oh, you know what comes back to this month? Faster Horses, season 5. If you haven't watched that show, you're missing out. But I do want to watch this, and every time I see somebody write about it, they're like, and they get pissed off because of what happens on the show. I don't know what happens on the show. Tanya, how will I feel when it's over?
Well, watching it, I was kind of depressed.
Yeah.
I thought it's horrible that there's people out there like that. And after it was over, it was shocking. And there needs to be a lot of psychotherapy there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Amy, your thoughts?
Yeah, so I got a text from Therapy Cat. She's the co-host of my podcast, and she's like, "Have you watched this yet?" She texted me yesterday, and I said no. So last night, that's what I watched as I was like getting ready for
You
bed.
watched it last night.
Literally.
Are you done with it?
Yeah,
Is it a movie
it's
doc or is it
it's
series?
an hour and a half
Oh, it's one. It's not an
one
episode. It's a movie.
documentary,
Got it.
and my intention was I'm going to watch half right now, and then I'll finish it tomorrow or whenever. I had to finish it.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Like it's what I got in bed to, and I try not to go to bed and watch something. I'm trying to like read when I fall asleep, and I couldn't stop. Like that's you can't stop because you got to know.
Mm-hmm. I don't even want to ask any questions.
Wow.
I'll be safe. Don't worry.
Hey, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Okay, so I can't ask questions?
You can ask questions, but I personally don't want to ruin it for you.
I don't even want to ask the question.
Okay.
I don't ask the question. Hey Tanya, did you watch the Amy Bradley? What was
Where
Where is
is
Where's
Amy Bradley?
Did you watch that one where she fell off the boat?
Well, you don't know.
Yes, I did because you guys recommended it.
What did you think about that one? Because we've mostly have seen that one.
Yeah, that one was not shocking to me. I just thought, I think she died. I think she either was drunk and fell off but she's gone. I don't think she's alive somewhere.
Yeah, I think that too. This is one of those where I definitely could be wrong. It's close, but I think. And do you remember the the term that I won't say taught you guys because that feels condescending, that I brought up and you guys are like, oh, what does that mean? And the definition is usually the simplest thing is the true thing.
Oh, wait. I don't know if I was here for this, but hold on. Hold on.
What did you say?
What's the definition
I don't think I
again?
was here for this, but I do know it. Give me one tiny hint and I'll.
Well, let me ask the guys first. They often don't listen.
Fubar.
No.
No, that means effed up beyond all repair.
Okay. It's not it then. Okay.
No, there's a term, and I said this, and I said what it means is usually the simplest thing is the true thing. It's a bit of gut instinct type thing also too. Like you don't overthink it. The simplest thing, regardless of all the factors, is usually the true thing. And I think this is that case here. I don't know it, and it's close. If you're betting, it's close.
And it was one word.
No, 2 words.
No, it's
Oh,
2
2
words. It
words.
just drives me crazy because my boyfriend literally said this, whatever this phrase, this word, these 2 words are to me somewhat recently. And I was like, oh, I'm going to remember that. And then, you know, once you hear something, you start to notice it. Then I saw it on a TV show and I was like, whoa, I would have never, that phrase would have just flown right by me. I wouldn't have really known what they were referring to, but because he had said it recently. So that's why I need a tiny hint because it's in my brain.
It's funny when that happens because the same thing happens to me where if I learn something and then I see it in a couple places, I go, I am missing out on most of Earth.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff
Yeah.
that's just happening around me that I don't even understand. It doesn't even hit me that I don't even understand it. Since I don't get it, I spend no time invested in learning it or even knowing that I don't know it.
Right.
But yeah, it's a weird thing.
It's driving me crazy right
Can
now.
you guys get it?
No.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
Bobby, you give us so many terms and knowledge.
I
of
wasn't
what-
giving it in a way of like
No, I know, but
lessening
you said
guys.
it, and I'm just like,
Oh.
oh, that's smart. Hold on. Blah, blah, blah.
Dang.
Breadcrumb.
No,
Breadcrumb.
it's not breadcrumb.
Like where you leave
Oh, I
breadcrumbs.
see.
It's not like Cartman's.
Oh, go ahead.
It's no,
Cartman's.
no, that's a different.
Come sail away.
It's so hard to keep
come
up with all the
sail
things Bobby
away.
tells us.
If you give me,
Can you do a Cartman impression? You're a pretty good impression.
guys,
Yeah,
that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Is it Cartman?
Go a little bit.
here you guys.
That's pretty good.
Thank you, man.
That is good.
Man, I haven't heard Cartman in a long
I
time.
know.
Do your kids watch South Park?
No.
at
Not even your
Can you do
older
Come
kid?
Sail Away with Cartman?
I don't know. Is it?
Come sail away.
No, I can't
That's
do
it.
it.
Go. Commit to it.
Come sail away. Come sail away.
I
Pretty
don't
good.
know.
I give it a solid C with no prep. I mean, you're there because that
Cartman's
sound,
Crumbs?
like phonetically, you're dancing around it.
Carmichael's.
No, I know it's in here, so I just need time or a hint. I'd prefer the hint because then that would speed things along.
Oh, carte blanche.
No.
That's kind of like the freedom to.
God, this is what frustrates me about my brain. It's like, what the heck?
Carpe
know-
diem.
Do you, no.
No.
Oh.
Do you know what would help? Is saying it out loud once you learn something. We've talked about this. If
I
you say it
know.
out loud,
Yeah.
it like reinforces it
Yeah.
multiple times to your brain.
I do that with names though, and then I forget it as soon as
I
like
think I
stop
did say
talking
it out
about
loud. I think I said to my boyfriend, "Oh my gosh, that thing you said to me the other day, I saw it on a TV show," and then I said it out loud. And then I saw Mike knows her, Camille.
You're saying
she
not
made
words.
this hat.
You're saying
What
not
are you
words.
talking
Well,
You
the
said,
girl-
"My dojo come-"
Camille,
She's-
she made this hat
Oh,
I'm
that's a
wearing,
person.
MB Goods, and she actually, I saw her on Instagram talking about
Get there.
how
Get
she
there.
was designing something and trying to figure out the best way to do it. And she was like, the simplest route is often the best route or something. Like, and she
Get
quoted,
there. Get there.
I can't. I need a hint for what the
Okay.
2 words are, and
I'm
I will
gonna-
get
Is
there.
that how your brain works? How
Yes.
you talk like this?
I'm going to give you a scenario that happened yesterday, and the scenario will be a hint.
Okay.
But it's going to be hint adjacent. Like you're going to have to read into it. So I was recording my NFL podcast that you can hear called Lots to Say with Matt Castle. And we have a studio at the house, and he comes over, and Matt Castle is a large guy, thin, but like he was an NFL quarterback. He's 6'5", like superb athlete, good looking guy too. Like had all the skills of a player, but like all the things you think a quarterback should be, like large, good looking, and he's across from me, and I often bring that up, like, "Hey, you're just born with a lot of this." And he says, "You know what? Thing I noticed about you," he says, "Do you shave every day?" And I said, "I'm on camera in a capacity 5 days a week, 6 days a week. So on Monday I shave with a straight razor. On Tuesday I do I have electric razor Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I shave again on Friday with a straight razor." I said, and usually that keeps me to where I am, where it looks like I'm not, and I grow weird facial hair anyway. It's consistent, but I get like little patches of gray. My browns don't match. And so he was like, "Oh, that's interesting." So we just had that little talk.
What?
I was
Anything?
trying to listen for if you were saying the word that I'm looking for in my brain, and I didn't hear you say it, but you said a lot of words. But I know it's not like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I know it's not
I
shave.
said the word. I said
Okay,
one of the
I know.
words.
You
of
said
two.
the word?
I did.
You said the
yes.
word thin, large, tall,
Castle.
castle. Do you shave? Brown. No.
What did he say at the beginning when he said
What'd you say about browns?
Natural.
They're not.
Natural
The browns
selection.
don't match.
No.
My browns don't match.
Mike,
Brown.
Did you hear me say it, Mike?
I heard it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, of course you heard it when you know it. You hear it,
Don't
but
be a hater. I just making sure he heard.
okay, good job, Mike.
What I do.
You're right. No, I mean I'm just saying like if I knew the word already, I would obviously have picked up on it, and I
There
know
are
it's
two
somewhere in my
words
bag.
in this phrase, and I said one word multiple times.
You said it multiple times.
Purposefully.
Shave. It's not shave, guys. We'll figure it out. It's not
Day.
large. It's not large. I keep thinking
Capacity. He said capacity.
of why do I keep thinking of the devil? It's not
Horns.
Satan.
What is it?
Satan's law, devil. Cartman's
Satan's law?
theory. It's not that.
Maybe getting dark.
Routine.
Shave. You
Camera.
often.
I'm gonna put you on the clock here.
No, but
Camera
can you
lens.
tell that story again?
No.
As painful as it
No,
was.
and I was telling a long, painful story purposefully to
I
see if
know.
you would get the clues.
But
I was Taylor Swift and Easter egging you.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. And I was waiting for the word. And you didn't say theory, so it's not that. You
From
didn't
right
say
now,
the-
you have 45 seconds. So when the clock gets to 1 minute,
I give up on my brain. Don't give up, Amy. Okay. Don't give up. Don't give up. Cartman. No. Carter. Carts. Say it. Say the story again. Just some of it.
Razor.
20 seconds.
Shaving.
What did he do on Monday? He
Shave.
does what? Shaves
Beard.
with a
Straight edge.
shave
Straight
Beard?
razor.
Ooh, straight edge.
Razor.
And then on
Straight.
Tuesday, what does he
Every
do?
day. No. Do you shave every day?
10 seconds. I just told you a whole goddamn story.
I know.
You did.
I know. I want you to tell it again.
This is where we
Oh.
start.
I don't even want to tell it again.
Ray, play it back.
All right, that's time.
I know. Give me another hint. You don't tell a story. Just give me like a half of the
Tell
word.
the story.
Just half of the word. Because this
The
is for
first
my
wo-
brain.
The first word of the two makes no sense. So you're not going to know that based off any word you already know. The second word is a word you know.
Effect.
Fine. Give me the. Which word did you say in the story?
The second, because it's a word you already know.
What in the world?
Weak.
I've also on this, I've done this multiple times. I once asked my assistant to define it.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I was here for that.
You were.
Oh boy.
Well, then at that point, I
remember
must
that
have
at all.
not.
Well, you guys don't listen.
No.
No, we listen.
Not in a disrespectful way. You're
I listen. I don't retain.
That's it. That's what it is.
I don't
that's
remember
that's
anything.
not listening.
No, I hear you
Yeah.
right now. You just
no,
said
you
that's not
retain all
listening.
kinds of stuff. You retain the stuff that you choose to retain. So
Sometimes it's too intelligent.
Give.
It's a person. The first person
Mhm.
is a person. He's like an English philosopher from a long time ago,
Matt.
like 1400s. But
Oh.
I didn't know him other than this phrase. So it's his.
Law.
What was I talking about doing?
Murphy.
Shaving.
Correct. What do I shave with?
Razor.
Correct.
Oh my God. Eckhart's razor.
You're close.
Edgar. Edgar.
Eckhart's
Eckhart's.
razor. Ekman's razor.
When you said Cartman, I knew you had it. It was somewhere in there. I don't know that you own it. but
Something's. Yeah. Okay.
it's
I
called-
guess razor
it's,
was it.
It's Occam's razor.
Occam.
Occam's
Like
razor.
OCCAM or UM? AC
Never heard that.
Occam's
You
razor.
have, you've heard it because I've talked
Yeah.
about
And
it.
I was like, man, that's
And
that's
So
new to
I
me.
razor
said,
was
based off
not
Occam's razor, I think
freaking
she fell off the
registering.
boat.
Occam's razor.
Is our caller still on?
Yeah. Tanya's there. Hey, Tanya.
Tanya, did you know it was Occam's razor?
No, I had no clue.
Yeah.
That's okay. I didn't know it until I learned it.
Wow, Tanya stayed there
It's
that
not-
whole time.
Tanya's our friend. Tanya's just hanging out.
It's like-
I mean, Tanya, what did you think of that story?
It was confusing.
Occam's razor. You did it. You sure did. You sure said razor,
Is
and
that
I
it,
didn't
Amy?
hit that.
I
That's
said it
it.
twice, yeah.
That's what
it.
your boyfriend
Okay,
said?
and
By the
then-
way, I wasn't proud of the story. I was using the story as
know.
an avenue
Yeah.
to give Amy clues to figure it out.
Okay, now.
Occam's, and yeah, it was on a TV show. Boyfriend said it. Camille said it on
Okay,
Instagram.
how can I use that in a sentence like in the next week?
Well, if
Occam's
somebody's
razor.
like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" You could say, and it's quite the flex, especially if you don't explain it.
Yeah.
Like that's the flex is going. I mean, Occam's razor would say that. For example, let's say somebody lost their keys.
Okay.
Your
good.
wife's like, I cannot find my keys. You're like, I don't know. Occam's razor, couch.
Your purse, your hand.
Oh,
Yeah. Like wherever the easiest place is probably where it is. Like
Got
the
it.
simplest thing.
Okay.
And it's probably not in the couch, by the way, because that is probably. It's an example of how you could use it. But again, that term is whatever the simplest solution is. It's probably what it is. We spend a lot of time creating these
A lot
different
of other-
avenues.
yes.
And it could be that we overthink
Okay.
it. It gets back to gut instinct, which is just a part of your brain. But Occam's razor is the simplest solution.
Ocklum.
No,
Occam.
Ockham.
And
I'm gonna use that this
Do
week.
you want to try to remember it by the how it sounds?
Yeah, Ockham.
How would you remember to remember that? Because I told you about Pete Incaviglia.
Who?
Are we doing this
I
again?
definitely was not here for that.
Are we
Pete
doing-
Gavilia.
Are we doing this again?
That's Giamatti, dude.
Paul Giamatti.
Oh,
I can
got
never
it, yes.
remember
Oh,
Paul
yeah,
Giamatti.
I was here for that. I was
so
here for
Pete
that.
Incaviglia is a baseball player,
Yes, yes.
played for Oklahoma State in the
Okay.
Texas. How I remember Paul Giamatti because I can never remember.
Mhm.
I do a lot of these. That's how I remember most things.
Okay.
That's how I was good in school. I remembered a lot of things based off of other words and tricks.
Well, I was
Occam.
terrible at school.
What's Occam sound like?
Rock'em Sock'em.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rock'em Sock'em. It's a very simple game as a kid.
Oh, that's so good. Rock'em Sock'em.
So if you're like, I'm trying to remember this thing about the simplest, simple, Rock'em Sock'em, Occam's razor.
Okay, and if they say like, what did you say? Do I just run away? Or
You do the Oregon duck, the duck mascot when the head came off, you just run back in the
run
tunnel.
out.
No, you say, you'd be like this, be like, I'm not trying to, Occam's razor, sorry. What it means is the simplest solution
It's probably the
is
simplest.
oftentimes what the answer is.
Okay, that's legit.
Find a time and try to use that.
Oh,
But-
yeah.
But
Yeah.
the worst is when you try to use it at a place where it doesn't belong and someone actually knows what it means.
This is gonna be fun.
I don't think a lot of people know what that means. I'll be honest. That's few people, Eddie. So
We'll
you're
find
gonna,
out, though.
You're going to stick out like you're going to be like, dang.
But you want to stick out with that.
That's what I'm saying. You're going to get
flex.
a lot of respect.
I don't know that you'll get respect, but.
Occam's razor. It's gonna be
And how do you
awesome.
remember that?
Rock'em Sock'em.
And what about Rock'em Sock'em?
It's a simple game.
A simple game you played as a kid.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's probably the simplest solution.
I mean, would
Occam's
Occam's
razor.
razor work for us sometimes when we're playing easy trivia and we make it more complicated?
For Abby, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Abby does extreme mental gymnastics. She's the Mary Lou Retton of easy trivia. She's finding a way. She's pommel horsing. She's pommel horsing onto the unevens.
Yeah, it's a problem.
So yeah.
Occam's razor. I'm going to be like, this is how I'm going to remember it now.
Go girl.
Razor. Now I'm not going to forget because of Bobby's story about him and Matt
There you
Castle
go.
and how
Yeah, yeah.
he shaves
There you go. Get
on
it.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But when shaving is simple, like
Get it, lady.
shaving, this is more helping me also with the definition of like, it's a simple task. So when you shave, it's simple. And then you don't want to cut yourself because that would be like, Occam.
So you're already making it a little complicated there.
Yeah, Amy made it
I'm
harder
already
for me to
lost.
remember.
I'm
Actually,
already lost.
Yeah.
No.
Amy, how
or-
did your boyfriend use it?
I think me contemplating something and going round and round and making something a little more complicated than it needed to be.
And
And
he
he's
said-
like, Occam's razor. I think I've told y'all I'm working on something, but I haven't told y'all what yet. Remember?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we were talking about that. Like just, I don't know, my future things.
Man, could you get any more vague? Like, could you even?
Well, we
Another
already talked about it. We
another
already,
half step
we
back?
already said I'm not, like I have had meetings and I
Next
don't
thing you
know
know,
if
you
we
have
were
this.
talking.
You have this envelope with something in, and you're not going to tell us.
No, that would be ridiculous. This is more of like a personal thing that I don't know that I want to say anything yet because like then what if it doesn't happen? And but once I figure it all out, definitely let you guys know.
Hey, Tanya, thank you for the call. Thank you for hanging out with us, and thanks for talking about that show. It reminds me I need to watch it.
You're welcome. I love you guys. I'm retired, alone by myself every day, and I just love your show.
Oh, thanks. I really appreciate that. Well, I hope you have an awesome day today.
Have a great day.
All right, bye-bye. Kelly Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
I was talking
man.
last week about I stumbled across the TikTok where she was on her porch and Scott Wolf was with the kids and she was screaming at him and then she did a whole. It looked like she was having a breakdown. And I don't really follow that, but it popped up and so I watched it and now I'm fed a lot of, and I'm not that interested, but then I still watch it. I felt bad for her, but I really felt bad for him. She doxed him, put his phone number out there, and so she got in trouble.
She did.
Yeah.
Ugh, man, there's something wrong with there's.
Yeah, she's had.
Oh yeah,
she had a mental
mentally.
breakdown.
Yeah.
Hey,
Unwell.
there's something wrong with hers. There could be something wrong with her.
Yeah, there is. I mean, there is.
Hey, she's messed up can be. however you're gonna phrase that.
How is that?
Yeah. Kelly Wolf is under a new protective order after violating a temporary agreement with her estranged husband, Scott Wolf. The order bars her from contacting Scott or their 3 children. That's when you know it's really bad, when they won't even let her see her kids. It requires 300-foot distance and limits interaction to meditation sessions.
Like, I often wonder when it's like, 300 feet. Like
what is 300 feet?
Well,
It's 100 yards, one football field.
Oh, is that right? Okay, so just imagine a
That's
football
crazy.
field.
Imagine
Right.
a football field.
But so, like,
you
she
can't,
could
yeah, goal
be-
line to goal line.
yeah, I'm
Wow.
like picturing in my head. So she's allowed to be that distance, but like,
Yeah, but mostly it's just a number to mean stay away.
right.
Like, when you're close to somebody, so just stay far away.
Mhm.
That's what I mean. They're not really going to enforce 300 feet. No one's there. 297, take 3 steps back.
Right.
They got the app.
Yeah, it's not really meant for that. But yeah, you get it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But the thing about that, and I'm not saying this is the case with her, it's really easy to break those rules because there's not anything stopping you. And if you wanted to go do some stabbing, or you wanted to go, like with stalkers, they're like, oh, there's a restraining order on them. Yeah, they're already irrational. A rational thing is to tell them, hey, you can't go this close to this person legally. That's an irrational person would go, I shall not go close to that person because I will get in trouble. An irrational person goes, well, I'm still irrational, so whatever you say to me doesn't matter.
Yeah, I feel like if someone is a serious threat like that and they could be harmful, then their punishment is you have to wear a little collar thing. And if you get to a certain point near their house, you get shocked.
The problem with that is 2 things. One, there has to be a shocker then put in the house of the person, a base, right? You with me?
Well, yeah, you set it up like a wire, like a dog fence.
Okay. So you have to put a shocker in.
Mhm.
2, you got to charge it, keep batteries on it.
Always.
And I suck at that. My phone almost died last night.
What about those probation? People that have
Anklets?
ankle
Beeps.
Yeah, how, those need to be charged
Yeah, I think you have
They
to stand there
do.
and charge it, like while you're there with it.
for 3
Or,
months.
or is it a battery? I don't know. I
Interesting.
feel like
I
I
think it
watched on a
charges-
show, like a girl had to just be by the outlet. And she was
Oh gosh.
But I mean, it was a scripted show, so I don't know if it's reality.
So you don't take it off, not from the ones that I've seen, because there's a big deal about cutting them off. You can't cut them off.
Yeah.
That's a great question. I do believe you charge them.
Yeah, it
Buy an
says
outlet.
ankle monitors need to be charged regularly, usually daily for a couple of hours using a provided charger that plugs into a wall outlet.
Okay.
And if you don't, it could lead to violation of your monitoring agreement.
Yeah, because if it dies,
You saw a
then-
girl with her leg up on an outlet.
yeah, like plugged in, like the cord.
I know.
Like
I get it. I know that's
She's
just
stuck to the wall.
It's a funny thought.
It was on what's that show, Morgan, with the mom, Regina and Georgie,
Oh,
Ginny,
Ginny and Georgia.
Ginny and Georgia. Yeah.
Cartman, Carthart,
Cartman.
Regina.
No, it's Ockham.
No, it's not.
No, Rock'em
It's-
Sock'em. Ockham. It's
Ockham.
Occam's razor.
What did I say?
Ockman.
Ockham.
Eddie, it actually worked. You're right.
I
You're
really
rocking
wanted to be
sock,
like
right? It
a
worked.
Dude.
Cartman. Well, dang, I already forgot it again.
That's because yours was too. It was too
Remember,
complicated.
it's Ockman's blade.
No, it's not. Ockham Sock'em.
There we go. Rock'em Sock'em.
Rock'em Sock'em Ockham. Ockham's razor.
There you go. Let's do some voicemails. Number 1, please.
Lunchbox and the whole food situation. Dude, if you didn't bring anything, you don't eat. That is just common knowledge, in my opinion. We had a dip day at work where everybody brought dips to share. I didn't bring anything, so I didn't eat any dip. That is all. Have a great day.
There you go. I think we all agree.
Yes.
You also mean different things to your company, and I think we have a job where I can't bring food for a picnic that's at
Canned
noon
chips, things that are in a
at
bag.
5 a.m. when they're having hot food.
You can actually walk downstairs. I'm talking about a 48-second elevator ride.
Yeah.
And get some food and bring it right back up.
And if you want to reheat something, you can use something called the microwave.
Yeah, well, there was all fresh. Like it was like they just got to work and put it out. So I mean, I don't know. I just felt it was a little disrespectful.
Give me number 2.
I would love to hear some fun facts about movies. I'll go first. The original version of Scarface was rated X. It was because of extreme graphic and violence and drug use. and they had to send it back 4 times before they got to the R rating. Okay, that's it. Love the show. Bye.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Mm.
X is a weird one because that really doesn't happen now.
Rated X?
It doesn't get rated. Like porn doesn't have a rating. It's just porn, I think. Like NC-17, right?
Yeah, I just watched an unrated movie in theaters.
Or unrated. I
Yeah.
guess they don't really do X.
Wait, there's an unrated movie? I've never heard that.
But that means like kids shouldn't go.
It just means no. I don't think they put any regulation on it at all. Like it could even be a cartoon with no rules.
So there's not a G?
No, there
anymore?
is. I'm just saying unrated means they decided whatever they were doing, they didn't even want to put it through the process.
Okay.
Right?
Well, this one's pretty graphic, and there's some nudity, so I think it has to kind of do with the content a little
I feel
bit.
like unrated.
But unrated means they knew it was going to
deceiving.
be bad, so they didn't even put it
Oh,
through a
unrated.
rating.
I'm talking about non-rated was what I saw.
NC-17?
Pretty much.
What about mature? I've seen that one, MA.
That's more TV.
Mature audiences.
Yeah, that's not a movie rating.
I think that's just like for
No.
that's like for teens, like our parents to
Television,
know
right?
there's mature content.
I always
in
thought that
this.
was really bad. Mature is the
You gotta
bad
be
stuff.
much
What kids are
You're
asleep.
like, I'm pretty immature. I don't know if I can handle this, even though you're an adult. Next up, number 3.
My husband married me because I'm as psychotic as he is about football. Amy, come on. This is the season. This is it. It's like Christmas. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Football's starting.
There you
Yep.
go.
Amen.
There you go, Amy.
I mean, I feel like I'm doing my best to try. I'm trying.
Give me one more. Number 4.
I work at a gas station, and I've worked there for probably about 5 years now. And I've noticed that a lot of the winners, not all the time, but at least 70%, 75% of the time, if you have the white line on the ticket, it's going to be a winner. It's either the one before it or the one after it. And I know this to be a fact because I cash them every day.
This is like somebody on Facebook
Hold
just
on.
writing crap just to get engagement. That's not a fact.
Is she
Let me
talking
look.
about scratch offs?
Can you imagine if that was a fact?
Well, she
White
sounds very
line.
confident about it.
Hey, trust me,
Lottery
from
tickets.
social media, because you're confident does not mean you're right. I'm sure that's happened a bit, and but if that were something, they would lose millions of dollars, and she's the one that knows. That would be something that somebody high up knows.
Yeah.
That designs. So that is, I can tell you, that is not a fact.
Maybe they thought no one would ever notice, but she's
But
watching
she's the
them.
one.
She's the one.
But that is an example of what social media is. People just going, no, this is a fact. That's
Yeah.
absolutely not a fact.
Where's the? I'm trying to see the white line. I'm looking up.
Is it a scratch off? What is it?
Yeah, it's scratch off. There's a whole Reddit thread about this.
White line theory.
But I don't see a white
I
line.
grabbed
Do you
both that sit on the white line. One of them actually has some money on it. Doesn't work at them all. Trust me, though. I know. Here's somebody else. Yeah.
See what I mean? I don't see a. Oh, down there.
It's like the
end
connector of the
lottery
two.
ticket.
Yeah, it's the connector of the two
Whoa.
tickets.
No, that's scratched off.
No, Eddie.
No, but
It's
there are
not.
white lines because it doesn't matter.
That's cool.
Oh, at the bottom.
Very bottom. So now when you go in, you say, "Do you have any white lines?"
Hey, so they wouldn't lose
They
money.
sell you cocaine.
That's a bad idea.
They wouldn't lose money. That is bad. They wouldn't lose money because you'd have to keep buying until you got to that white
No,
line.
you would
one.
know. People would know. If that were real, that means somebody was purposefully making that the case, and then that means there would be people out there that knew that they could go buy a whole roll of them.
True.
Not real. So I bet some of them connected to white lines do win, but some of them not connected also win. Mike, what are you seeing on this?
Yeah, I'm seeing there could be different color lines too.
Oh my
Blue
God.
lines.
That's awesome.
Just look for a line.
One other thing I saw was there was a guy. He is in trouble because he went and I think he stole a Rolex. I was thinking about this because of Eddie. Eddie's Rolex that Amy spotted.
Rich Eddie.
Mm-hmm. Rich Eddie. Secretly rich Eddie.
Yeah, secretly rich.
A 29-year-old news reporter in Florida stole and pawned a $16,000 Rolex from his neighbor while the person was traveling.
Whoa.
Like went, stole it. It's like the John Hamm show.
Yeah.
And then went and pawned it.
He was a news reporter, the guy that stole it.
According to police, 29-year-old Michael Hudak is accused of stealing a $16,000 Rolex from his neighbor while the neighbor was traveling. He's a reporter at WSVN ABC Miami in South Florida.
Wow.
Police said the victim was in Spain for 2 weeks and was aware that his neighbor had a spare key for emergency use only. This is why I don't give my neighbor the key.
Yeah.
I don't know them.
Yeah, it's good.
I let Amy know them. I don't know them. They come over. Next thing you know, they're stealing my watches.
Everything.
Yeah, anyway, that's a crazy story, huh? Local 10 with that story. You wearing your fancy watch today?
No, man, it's just a normal day. Not wearing it today.
Rich Eddie?
Secretly rich Eddie.
Secretly rich Eddie?
No important meetings.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
Good point. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow, obviously. I hope you have a good rest of your Thursday. If you don't mind, if you're watching on YouTube right now, would you mind hitting subscribe? That'd be awesome. Our podcast, if you don't mind hitting subscribe, that would be awesome. It would help us dramatically as we are trying to raise our follower count. Okay, thank you, and we'll see you. Amy, do you have a podcast today?
Is today
Thursday?
Thursday? Yes, I do. It's our Couch Talks. We get listeners send in questions, and Kat, my co-host, is a therapist, so she has to do a disclaimer at the top of every episode, though, reminding people that
she's not a therapist.
She is
That'd
a therapist.
That'd be the weirdest disclaimer. I'm not a therapist.
No, but because she's a therapist, but also we don't have every tidbit of information, so it's like she's like, please don't use this as a replacement for therapy. But yeah, we had a listener emailing in about some family drama, so we tried to walk her through that. And it's more so just like anytime you're supporting a loved one, but then you feel emotionally drained by it, so protecting your boundaries, and it's feeling things with Amy.